Yo, Brendan Across 3 here, and welcome back to the Origin of Mysto Chapter 4, The Time to Shine. Alright. I'm just going to stop talking and I'm just going to get right into it. How about that? 3, 2, and 1. It was a massive black dragon with glowing white eyes and large glowing white fangs. There were no wings on its back, and it had short pointed black horns protruding from the back of its head, huge scaly head. So that's what you look like. The dark dragon glares at Mysto and brings his head closer to him. The black dragon speaks to Mysto in a deep, guttural voice that causes him to jolt.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing mean or anything. Just been wondering what you look like.
Never mind that. Why do you resist my power? You want to destroy the enemy, right?
Yeah, Texago is the enemy, but I'm not trying to kill him. And newsflash, those other people are not a threat or enemy.
They were about to shoot us.
Mysto points at the dragon. Because you scared them. The dragon moves his head away from Mysto.
They need to know who is more powerful by showing them the hard way.
What? By hurting them? That's not how I do things. It's not right.
Desperate child. No. By scaring them away. They were a big distraction. They would see me as a monster anyway.
Although Mysto does not agree with the dragon's methods, he does begin to understand the beast. You don't seem like a monster to me. The dragon looks at Mysto surprised.
What?
You are seemingly not wanting to hurt innocents, since you said you were just trying to scare them away.
How would you know that?
Trust me, I can tell. The dragon lets out a small grunt.
What would a mere human vessel know about a creature like me?
I could tell by the way you acted and how you said things. Oh, quick question. Why is it my anger that causes you to take over my body? There was a pause for a moment.
You see, anger may be a strength, but it also has a weakness. Your focus gives out, and it gives me an opening to take you over.
That makes sense. Okay, let's get back on track. I need you to cooperate with me in taking down Texago.
You want my help?
Yes, please.
Why would you ask me? Why would you ask for my help?
Because people are in danger. The dragon looks away with a troubled look.
Do you honestly think your people will accept me?
Hey, I accept you. The dragon looks back at Mysto in complete disbelief.
You do?
I have accepted you ever since you were sealed within me. Trying to figure out ways to possibly talk to you. Maybe get to know you. The dragon is speechless. Mysto grins. If you want acceptance from others, I'll gladly help you out. I can tell you want to do the right thing, but killing our enemies isn't the answer. The dragon sighs, then grins a little.
Fine. I'll try to cooperate the best I can.
Okay.
By the way, how did you know I was trying to do the right thing?
Well, when my dad tried to calm us down, we just stood there doing nothing. So, that thought just kind of crossed my mind.
I see.
So, do we have a deal?
Kaon. My name is Kaon. And yes, we have a deal.
Just as Mysto and the Dark Dragon come to an agreement, a white fiery vapor surrounds Kaon's eyes. Simultaneously, Mysto's eyes begin to emit bright blue vapor-like energy. The multi-gem is trying to alert them of impending danger. Oh boy. I'm guessing that Tech Psycho's machine is starting up again. He smiles. You ready, partner?
Of course.
Alright, let's do this! Meanwhile, in the real world, Chief Ulta and the other officers, the other police, approach Tech Psycho's giant robotic creation while Rihanna stands by a police car, waiting in the background.
Alright, men. Let's arrest this guy while he's still immobile.
Okay. Just then, Tech Psycho's metal dragon comes back to life and slowly begins to move. Everyone, including Rihanna, is shocked.
Oh, move back! Move back!
The officers retreat back from the metal monster. One officer looks back and sees the metal dragon slowly stand up.
Hurry! Hurry! It's getting back up! Run! Run, little pests!
This will make things even more fun. Suddenly, the blue dome containing Mysto begins to crack, catching Tech Psycho's attention.
What's this?
The crack gets larger. The cops scatter to their cars while the chief runs to his daughter.
Rihanna, get down!
As Rihanna ducks behind a police car, she notices that Mysto's dome is beginning to fracture.
Dad, look!
He ducks in beside her, then looks in the direction of where his daughter is pointing. Everyone is staring at the cracks on the blue dome getting bigger and bigger, until kaboom! Mysto's dome explodes in a massive blinding blue light, causing everyone to shield their eyes. As the bright light dims, everyone is astonished by what they see. A humanoid figure with a seamless skin-like cobalt blue armor and helmet stands where Mysto's dome once was. A light blue V-shaped visor is concealing his face and eyes. Yeah. Wait! Is that Mysto?
My God. This kid is just full of surprises, isn't he? That was unexpected.
Chief Ulta looks very confused.
Why is it that all of a sudden he is wearing spandex?
Rihanna chuckles. I don't think that's spandex, Dad. Mysto raises his hand to wipe his face. He pauses for a moment, staring in amazement at his hands and arms. He quickly realizes that not only his hands and arms, but his entire body is covered in a shiny blue armor.
Whoa, huh?
He begins to levitate off the ground. This startles Mysto, and he begins to flail wildly in the air.
Whoa, wait! We can fly now?
He manages to steady himself and is able to hover in place.
Yes. When a gem user and their spirit have an agreement and accept each other, the gem allows you to access its full potential.
I have so many questions, but that's going to have to wait for now. Let's deal with this freak.
Right. Let's do this, Mysto.
Yeah. Mysto flies over to the metal dragon, now hovering over its head. Inside the metal creation, Tech Psycho sits motionless, astonished at what he's witnessing. Knock, knock. Anyone there? Tech Psycho. Oh, I'm reading the title. Oops. What is this nonsense? Mysto ignores him. He pulls back his fist and slams it down onto the metal dragon's muzzle with such force, causing the head of the metal giant to severely jerk downwards. The massive impact from his armored fist causes the chemicals within the metal to react instantly, creating a massive surge of electricity that engulfs Mysto. Protected by his new mystic armor, Mysto remains hovering in midair, completely unfazed by the huge bolt of electricity. Nice! I have immunity!
Well, duh. You're wearing a special armor.
Still, it's hard to get used to since this crazy stuff just happened to me. The metal dragon's head begins to move upwards until its muzzle points towards Mysto.
My lord! What was that?
A power punch, stupid! Suddenly, the metal dragon's wings begin to extend.
You gotta be kidding.
This is getting interesting. Now it's time for the main event. It's pretty obvious but excuse me. It's pretty obvious, but man, this guy is nuts. With a powerful thrust of its massive wings, the metal dragon beast shoots itself. The metal beast shoots itself upwards, destroying what's left of the roof above and causing huge chunks of debris to plummet to the factory floor, which shatter on impact.
Whoa, frick! I gotta stop this now!
Mysto flies up at blazing speed and positions himself in front of the flying metal monstrosity that's now hovering over the building.
With my multiversal energy, I'm going to stop your evil dream from becoming a reality. You can try, kid.
Mysto brings out his hands.
Double blue gem blast!
2 blue energy blasts shoot up off his palms and hit the metal dragon's head, pushing the monstrosity slightly backwards.
So much force! This is incredible! My blasts are a lot stronger! Your excitement cracks me up. Enough of this!
The metal dragon lets out an immense roar that creates a shockwave, causing Mysto to spiral backwards.
What the?
Mysto tries to steady himself, but gets sideswiped by the metal monster's claw, sending him flying.
Whoa!
Wait. He instantly stops himself midair and immediately realizes something. That didn't even hurt.
What?
Alright! Now it's time to really pound this tin can. He prepares to charge towards the dragon mech.
Wait! You can't break the mech's armor, remember?
Oh. Right. The metal dragon's mouth begins to open, exposing some sort of steel tube within its throat. Huh? Before he could even think, fire shoots out of the steel tube heading for Mysto.
Oh! Wow! Holy frick!
He manages to barely dodge the flame at the last second.
You know you have... Shh!
Kaon is confused, then realizes something.
Oh, I see. I'm going to have to wait until the flamethrower recharges.
I knew you had a flamethrower in that thing, and you seriously wait until now to use it?
Shut up, kid.
Mysto chuckles, then flies around the metal dragon at light speed while shooting rapid blue blasts from his palms.
Can't touch this, freak. You know you can't hit something that's way too fast.
The monstrous creation starts swinging its claws to try and hit Mysto, but every attempt fails.
Hold still, blue boy.
Not a chance, bucko.
Come on. Recharge, stupid flamethrower.
Come on, come on. Mysto begins to realize he is losing speed.
We're losing energy.
I know!
If only I still had my missiles, I would blow you to bits in an instant.
Mysto tries to stay calm as he keeps blasting the metal monster.
Like I said before, you can't hit something that's way too fast. You seem to be slowing down, though. He noticed.
Yep. The dragon mech swings its giant claw, this time nearly hitting Mysto.
Oh, crap! Nearly got you.
That just barely missed by my toes.
You will slow down eventually. When you do, I will burn you alive.
Jeez, man. Vicious.
We are losing more... we are losing more energy.
I know! Mysto comes to an instant halt.
Ha! Finally! I'm back at full power.
Huh? The giant mech opens its jaw, revealing the steel tube within its throat. Prepare to fry! Oh no! This is the end! My speed is kaput! I can't do my rapid blast anymore! There's nothing I can do now! The dragon mech begins to charge up its flamethrower. Misto prepares for the oncoming attack. Okay, here goes nothing. In a split second, the dragon aims its open jaws directly at Misto, and like a huge flamethrower belches out in an immense stream of fire. Now! Misto flies down towards the dragon at blazing speed, plowing through the fire unharmed by the intense heat. What the? That armor is fireproof as well? Before the psycho could fully process what's happening, Misto flies into the steel tube, leading him inside the metal monster. It glitches and malfunctions as static electricity is being generated throughout the metal beast. Stop it! Stop it! The mech's metallic wings begin to slow down, causing it to descend, slowly nearing the ground below. No! The joints of the metal dragon's wings begin to lock up, making it fall faster towards the ground. As it falls through the broken roof, it crashes to the ground, causing the concrete to shatter beneath it. While still inside the dragon's mouth, Misto strains to free himself. He then taps into the strength of Kaon, placing his hands between the teeth of the upper and lower jaw. He begins to pry open the metallic beast's mouth, and in one quick jerk, Misto manages to open its mouth enough to completely free himself. Woo-wee! What a ride! He jumps out of the dragon's jaw and does an epic landing and looks back at the metal monster. Also, geez, man! How many wires do you have in that thing? He turns towards Rihanna, her father, and the group of officers. They are standing there with a look of complete shock on their faces, not knowing what just happened. Misto slightly waves at them while letting out a small chuckle. Texaco quickly opens the hatch on top of the metal dragon's head. Misto turns back and sees him climb out with an enraged look on his face. You ruined everything! My plan was foolproof, and you destroyed it! Your destruction had to end. With his newly enhanced super speed, he appears in front of Texaco in a blink of an eye. Misto places his hand on top of Texaco's head. What are you doing? Misto's palm begins to glow with blue energy. I'm stopping this once and for all. Everyone covers their eyes as a bright blue blinding light begins to consume the area. As the light fades, everyone looks and sees Texaco's enraged expression turn into a face of regret. Misto removes his hand from Texaco's head. What did you do to me? I cured your mental illness. You are completely sane now. What? What's your name? Rob Jotun. And I thank you for bringing back my sanity. But it won't stop me from getting sent to jail. I have to serve my time for all the terrible things I've done. Misto begins to feel bad for him. Rob stands up. I'll turn myself in. No struggle, no complaint. Only cooperation. He walks over to the police with his hands in the air, surrendering himself to them. Misto follows behind him. The officers, including the chief, all begin to point their guns at Rob, preparing themselves for anything. Rob slowly walks towards the chief. He comes to a stop just a few feet away and slowly brings up his wrists waiting to be handcuffed. The chief, despite having a confused look on his face, cautiously approaches the ex-psycho, while reaching for his handcuffs.
No tricks, got it?
No tricks. I'll cooperate. Chief Ulta handcuffs Rob and escorts him to a nearby police car and forcefully helps him inside.
I don't get it. First he wanted to make everyone his test dummies, and now he's turning himself in? Why is that?
Before anyone else could ask another question, Mysto jumps in. Because I cured his mental illness. This confuses the cops even more.
What are you talking about? Something like that is impossible.
I'm the guy who does the impossible.
He has a point, Dad. I mean, you all saw what he did.
The chief stays silent for a moment.
We still have to send him to jail for his crimes.
Yeah, but is there a way we can shorten his time in jail? Everyone, including Rob, is surprised and puzzled about what Mysto is saying.
Are you crazy? He caused so much havoc.
But I got rid of his sanity. I got rid of his insanity. Whoopsie. I got rid of his insanity. Okay.
Still, he destroyed our city and injured a lot of people. It's a mess for crying out loud.
But Chief! No. I deserve this. Mysto lets out a sigh.
Dad, he deserves another chance.
Everyone is surprised to hear this coming from the chief's daughter.
Rihanna!
Dad, he's reformed now. He's no longer the psycho we feared.
Yeah, but he's...
Please, Dad, give another chance. Or at least help shorten his time. At least help shorten his jail time.
Everyone focuses on the chief, waiting for an answer.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. But he still needs to help clean up the city.
That seems fair enough. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, sir. And you, the blue one.
It's Mysto, sir.
Right, Mysto. Thanks for your help.
They both shake hands.
That's a good grip, kid. Oh, and by the way, how did you change into a costume like that so fast?
It's my armor, and it's kinda hard to explain.
I see. Anyway, we may need someone like you to help us out in the future when things get out of hand.
I'd be honored, sir.
Oh, can you help us clean up the city as well?
Sure. But there's something I need to do first. It will be quick.
That's okay. Take your time.
Okay, I'll be right back. As he moves away from everyone, he power leaps into the air and flies away.
Hey, Mitchell.
Yeah?
I need to talk to you for a second.
Okay. Mysto spots a building and descends onto the roof. He begins sitting on the ledge of the building as his helmet slowly disappears. What's up?
It's about how I was before I was sealed within you.
Okay.
I wasn't very cool where I came from a long time ago. I was just a lonely spirit living in a dimension called the Phantom Realm. It was filled with rare ancient demon spirits, some of which were good and others that chose a dark path. Many of them were amazing looking creatures. Some even had lots of friends. But me? I was always made fun of by the others.
Excuse me. Why would they make fun of you?
Because I'm a dragon who lacks wings.
Oh.
All I wanted was acceptance from others, but all I got was rejection.
Well, I accept you. And you don't have to be alone anymore. Heck, you could even be a part of the family.
Really? You mean it?
Of course. Any friend of mine is always welcome at my house. And you, buddy? You are pretty special.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Sitting on the ledge, Misto leaps to his feet. Alright, first we need to find my dad, then we help clean up the city. He begins to take flight as his helmet reappears.
This may take a while.
Yep. And by the way, you said the word duh not very long ago. I thought it didn't exist in ancient times. How do you know that? How do you know it?
After I was still within you, I learned your language and how you say things.
Huh?
It's complicated.
It's fine. Oh, wait a minute. I gain flight, crazier speed, better strength, and stuff like that. What else can I do?
I'll tell you when we are done with this mess.
This is going to be hard to explain this to my parents. But anyway, let's do this. 2 months later. It was finally summertime. It was finally summer vacation. Misto/Mitchell is taking a stroll through the city. Today sure is nice.
I agree.
Man, even after finding out some of my new abilities 2 months ago, I still can't believe it. First I was able to break the sound barrier, and now I'm able to travel at the speed of light. Also gaining the ability to travel through other dimensions whenever I want.
If you were that excited when you first heard about that, then why haven't you done it yet?
Because I never thought of which one to go to first.
I see.
Also, that nickname the news reporters gave me one time, it's pretty cool.
What was the nickname again?
The Blue Gem Knight.
Oh, right. I think it's a pretty interesting name.
It's pretty catchy and fitting if you ask me.
What about the nickname Numi?
And the nickname Exo your brother uses for himself. Well, before he could answer, screams of fear can be heard. From many people, and at the same time Mitchell's eyes glow with blue energy as he senses something very powerful and evil nearby. He looks around the corner of a nearby building and sees a black and white humanoid figure with spiky hair and a sinister sharp-toothed smile. Mitchell stares at the humanoid with a look of shock and confusion. What the frick? Where did this guy come from? Just then Mitchell notices a huge black hole in the sky, directly above the humanoid figure. And I thought fighting giant robots was intense. I'm sensing something much more powerful and vicious.
I'm sensing that too. This cannot be good.
The end? Alright. That's the end of the story, guys and gals. I stuttered more than usual, but I hope you were all entertained by this. Okay. What a long run. Hopefully you liked the video. Please leave a comment and subscribe. And remember, stay frosty. See you guys later!